What up, world? Welcome back to another episode of An Entrepreneur's Journey. My name is Nicholas Coriano, and I want to talk a little bit about grouping activities and burst of energy. So as an entrepreneur, a lot of people are called ADD because you have a lot of ideas. It's not that you're ADD. You don't know what works a lot of the time, and even when you do know what works, you're trying to figure out a new thing that's going to work next, because you always know all streams of income dry up eventually for the most part. So grouping activities and these bursts of energy, what the hell am I talking about in this title? Well, what I'm really talking about is you're going to get enthusiastic about something at a certain time in the day, week, month, year. And that's the time when you have all that energy, that's the time to put in that action. And if you group your activities, it makes it easier. So for example, today I'm feeling real ambitious about vlogging, and I put up, over 10 videos so far. And I've shot over 10 videos. I put up 7 of them. But I'm gonna probably shoot another 20 just because I have the energy. I'm in that mode. The camera's in front of me. And by grouping that activity, of course, I have other things to do. But because I have that energy, because I'm in that mojo, I'm gonna try to get as much of it done as possible. Same thing with a lot of tasks on our to-do list, your email list. If you're checking your emails 5, 6 times a day, 20 times a day, you're checking it too much. You need to group it. So you're checking it at 10 o'clock or at 4 o'clock before the business day is over. That way you're not, something that might take you 5 minutes to check 10 emails and run down your email list is now going to take you 20, 25 minutes because you're checking it all the time. So by grouping the activities, same thing with vlogging, right? If I shot 1 vlog a day, which I have, it usually takes me more energy, more time than me sitting down and in 1 hour pumping out 10 vlogs. Now, as an entrepreneur and a lot of things in your life, sometimes you have to have the energy, sometimes you have to have the right inspiration around you, right? I can't just get up and shoot vlogs in the morning if I'm not digging it. That's how I am. If my heart's not in it, man, I'm not doing it. And you have to have your heart in it. You got to force your heart to be in it. But sometimes there's gonna be more passion on some days than others to do certain things. And those are the days that you just want to bombard that activity and group that activity and get as much of it done as possible, because that energy just makes it easier and it makes it more effective. It makes your time more effective. So when you get those bursts of energy, my best use of time in my experience and a lot of my clients' experiences have been to use that in a concentrated effort. So because you got that burst of energy, now's the time not to be erratic and to do something over here and then another thing over here, another thing over there, but it may be the best use of your time to focus in on that one thing. If it's time to write blog posts, a lot of people ask me, hey, how do you control your 15 social media sites, your 2 blogs that you publish on weekly, your vlog? I just wrote a book, and then I have all my business plan clients. I invest in land. How do I do it? Well, very concentrated efforts, right? So if I'm vlogging, I'll shoot 20 vlogs in a day. If I'm buying land or dealing with land transaction, I try to get those double whammies. I talked about this in my last video. How do I use my time twice, right? In 2 ways. If I'm on a road trip, is there a way I can be listening to an audio or shooting a vlog or writing a blog post? A lot of people think you can't write a blog post when you're driving, right? But now with the text to talk and talking into your phone and certain technologies, things are possible to double up on your time. So whenever you have those sudden bursts of energies, if you group your activities, it goes a lot further, right? With that focused energy. So whatever it is, whether you're designing, any kind of creating, buying, learning, if you group that activity and when you get that burst of energy, realize you have that burst of energy, it's gonna be all gravy, baby. You're gonna get 10 times more done than the average person, and that's what you want to do. That's your competitive advantage. Your competitive advantage is not if you can do it, it's if you can do it better and faster and more efficient and more profitable than the other guy or the other girl. So I hope you guys are rocking. I hope you thought this was helpful. Keep following your dreams, keep learning, keep striving, work smarter and work harder. We'll talk soon, guys.